Alright, welcome. This is game 2, FPX versus Weibo. As we can see, Weibo is our hunter right now, currently banning mechanic in Arms Factory. I'm guessing D might be coming in with a bomb or a scoper for this since he's banned mechanic, right? There's no way he will want to go for a Pollen, especially in Arms Factory, but we'll see how it goes. A survivor chooses Psychologist already. Psychologist and forward, and yeah, the patient getting out straight away. Probably does not want to see the transitional kites coming from patient. To be honest with you, patient is very annoying. The transitional kites from patients are very annoying. He's a character that does not need 9 at all, which is why most people go 36. But we see a postman coming in instead of a mark and bomb for Weibo D. I mean, postman would work. Postman would work, right? Simply because of his dog, due to the fact that you can send letters faster, and his dog's range has been increased and his speed has been increased. Low-key counters chip hunters. Postman low-key counters chip hunters, but unlike Psychologist, just full counter chip. Psychologist, I swear to God. But yeah, Postman would work. As we can see here, the drafts are AK being forward, Long being Postman, MK being Psychologist, and Iron being Seer. We're probably going to see a lot of transitional kitings though, especially against a Bonbon when you need to make when you need the distance, when you need to create a huge distance from Bonbon to not allow him to land his chain bombs, which is understandable. But this is also Arms Factory as well. But then I genuinely think Sculptor may be a better pick, but probably for Weibo D, if we know him well, he likes Bonbon more. The chain bombs does work well, but we'll see how this one goes though. But then again, if you think about it, right, who will be first chasing this? If they first, I don't think anyone here being the first chase will be easy. But maybe C will be the easiest first chase, simply because Bonbon can deny his owl quite easily with chain bombs. But we will see. I'm just surprised that they haven't picked Merc, honestly. But then this may be a really fast decoding speed team, as Postman will be sending decoding either towards forward as well. But once this match starts, we'll see how this goes, shall we? I genuinely hope Psychologist isn't first chase, but if she is, it'll be very interesting to see. As we can see, both instructors have shake hands and is now ready to start the game. Now then, and as we shall say again, FPX ZQ is Survivor and Weibo is Hunter. And let's see who has tied. No one has tied. No one has tied. Holy crap, no one has tied. They're really going in for the transition fights. And you can see Bonbon going detention, window, a confined space. But wait, wow, not a single kite turner. This is very interesting to see. And the loading screen is coming in hot again. My lord. Maybe I should put the sound in. I'll put the sound in. You know what? I'll put the sound in. Now then, our map is Arms Factory. And Weibo D spawned outside Factory will now be rotating towards AK. Who is AK? AK is our current forward. Not the best chase, but as you can see on the map, Postman and who again? Oh no, Postman and Psychologist are rotating currently. We'll see how this goes. Oh, no mind game coming through. Weibo D seeing forward decides not to chase him. We'll be locating towards Iron. Iron being our Seer, yes. Iron currently walking, getting ready for the pallets done, but we will see. Okay, already putting down the pallet. First bomb coming out. It's a 5-second bomb, of course. Now then, rotating towards middle, as there's no one in middle, thankfully. But we will see. Will you be okay? All 5-second bombs, no 2-second bombs at all. An owl coming out. An owl coming out. And we'll be rotating towards middle to put down the pallets. Yeah, you can play around this area for quite a while. Especially. Ooh! Okay. I didn't see the blink coming, but that was very well done. the blink denied the transitional kites. That was very well done. As you can see, AK is currently coming, our forward is currently coming for the harass. Will most likely be pulling a full ball. Ooh. How many ball has he used? My lord. Okay. D being very... Oh my lord, D is insane. Now... Oh, okay. Well, okay, literally denied the ball. Oh my lord. That was very well played by Bonbon. Literally denied forward's long ball, even without looking back as well. Oh my god. Now then, this will be very hard for forward to go in for the rescue. They may have the cell seer though, because forward doesn't have enough balls. Forward may have half a ball, but Bonbon knows forward's location, meaning that it'll be very hard to get in to this for forward to get in near the chair. So it'll either be a halftime rescue, or forward will have to pull the rest of his half ball and then, you know, stun and rescue, because the 3 members currently does not have tie turner. But the selling is working out really well though. As we can see, Cypher is like, there's like only one full Cypher left to do. We'll have to be honest. Since, okay, gonna go after AK. Currently AK needs to rebound kite for a while, throws out the bomb. 2-second bomb, okay, does not register. Still having half a ball though. We'll probably be seeing a lot of transitional kites right now. The blink was insane. I did not expect that to be a terror shock, to be honest. But the survivors most likely thought it was gonna be a teleport bonbon. But well, kind of bad, isn't it? As we can see, there's only one full Cypher remaining though, as forward goes towards the middle, still having 2 pallets left to play around. Will most likely be transition. Oh no, got okay. Very nice chain bomb. Wanted to transition the kite in, but the chain bomb is what killed him, and then pulls the rest of his ball just for safety reasons. We'll be pulling down this pallet. Bomb breaking the pallet as the Cypher has now been decoded, as we can see. 48%, 49%. I'm believing that Postman will be coming in for the rescue, but ouch. Got hurt on that one. Bombman's still having the blink though. The blink will be very crucial, honestly. But we'll see how this goes. And cheering Bonbon right outside, well, right behind factory. MK being our psychologist is gonna come in, because no matter how many chips she gets, it doesn't really matter unless she gets a terror shock. Okay, very nice. And the rescue, perfect rescue. We'll be going towards Psychologist and an instant pop. Well, you know what? The instant pop wasn't bad. Now, all Psychologist really needs to do is to waste enough time for forward to... Oh, there you go. They didn't use the blink, but Psychologist already wasted enough of Hunter's time to like allow forward to transition to baggage, and this is very well done by Psychologist, as well as this will be a tie round for Weibo D. Even though the terror shock was great, still couldn't win, sadly. Now then, this is game 1, first half. We'll be moving on to second half right now. Okay then, moving on to our second half. Currently it's a 2-2 for Weibo and FBXEQ, as Afu is our hunter for now. Most likely will be coming out with a sculptor, as our first man is mechanic, of course. Now then, let's see who they pick. They choose a forward, and most likely a psychologist will be coming out as well. No, it's a forward and a seer. No psychologist coming out just yet, of course. And oh, bans patient again. You know what? I won't lie about patient. I play patient today, and I use all. I play patient today. I did one transitional kite, one hook, another transitional kite, another hook. Kite it for 2 minutes, no problem, which is very scary, to be honest. I think Afu's mindset right now is not allowing them to play patient, because if patient is first chase, it'll be very hard for Afu to get him down, and we'll be needing to change targets, which means that it's going to waste more time for Afu, our sculptor, right now. But we will see how this goes though, as they have a seer forward, mercenary, and psychologist. This, you know what, whoever they choose, honestly, this team comp, if someone gets damaged, like mercenary or seer, mercenary or forward. I genuinely believe Psychologist could just, you know, come in for the whistle, and then seer owl for the heal. But I doubt you'll be able to do that against a high tier hunter though. So we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully Afu will not be chasing Psychologist first, because out of everyone, seer is probably the most optimal chase. Not gonna lie for that one. But wow, we're seeing a lot of patient bans. Maybe I should start banning patient too. But we'll see how this one goes though. As it's currently our second half, of course, this is Arms Factory once again. But then if you think about it, right? Like, none of them are easy chase, I'll be honest with you. None of them are really easy chase, and even if you go Quenching Fist and Teleport, I don't think it's gonna work out well. Ugh. But we'll see how this one goes though. Will he be bringing Excellence is what I'm really interested in, because for our first game, though 5 did not bring Excellence for his Sculptor. Now then, let's see. Yup, it's Detention Excellence. This is very new. And as you can see, let's see. Yup, forward having Tide Turner, and yeah, forward and mercenary both having Tide Turner, and CM Psychologist having Breaking Window for the speed boost, of course. And once again, our map is Arms Factory. This is the second half of Wave 4 versus FPX3Q. And Afu spawning right outside of Shack, right behind Shack maybe. I mean, a few steps away from Shack. Gonna go towards Hui, our Psychologist right now. Psychologist currently walking. Try to not reveal any footsteps towards Afu. But okay. Okay, tonight is pops. Now Hui starts to walk again. I think Afu is going to check around this big boulder of a rock and find Psychologist first. As we can see, ciphers are going to start being deciphered. I don't know anymore. But the owl coming out already. Afu decides to take the owl. And of course, the notification sound, meaning that telling Weibo Survivor that Afu has Excellence. But okay, all statues are currently being missed. One window vault getting the speed boost, currently rotating towards middle, decides not to go into the tree pallets because he does not want to disturb forward, who was decoding right here. Okay, we'll be taking another hit for the speed boost. Gonna rotate towards factory for the long-term kaish for later. But we'll be meeting Blue though, our mercenary. You know what, whoever they meet, it's fine. They're also decoding anyway. As long as the Psychologist manages to kite another like good 30 seconds, I think it's more than enough, honestly. Oh, but as you can see, the pallet down, giving Psychologist another speed boost. This is very well done, throwing out the chisel to look for location. And we'll be jumping out that window again, another speed boost. No, I don't think that's a speed boost. That looks too slow for a speed boost. Afu though still has blink, will now be blinking out, and the hit will register. Currently 3 ciphers are nearly done. 2 with 25% left to decode. As we can see, Sierra already starting to decode another cipher, and mercenary is ready for the full-on support as well. Gonna vault out that window and gonna chisel out the C-Tan's location and decides to disturb the cipher decoding progress. But having phase 2 though, when you have oh no, well, no damage rescue, well played. That was very well played, but you're going against an Excellent Sculptor, meaning it's very hard to rescue against Sculptor with Excellence, I just realized. But as you can see here, Blue currently at half health, gonna finish his cipher with the remaining of 1.5 cipher left. Okay, gonna come in forward. Are you gonna stun? No, forward decide not to stun. Probably will stun once. Okay, after looking back again, our Sculptor looking back again, probably will stun once they chair. Maybe? Maybe not, we will see though. But there's still 1 full cipher left. This isn't good at all. Oh, for going directly down to basement just to avoid the statues, my lord. Oh. But as we can see, Avu currently spotting Tan or Ford right now. Is Mercenary gonna go in for the... No, Mercenary has wanted order. And Tan, okay. Denies the stun will immediately rescue. We're probably gonna see another... Okay, nice. We're probably gonna see another stun coming from Tan. But they have currently one full cipher remaining to do. Psychologist will be going down here, sadly. And there you go. She is dead. Currently, Seer still decoding the cipher as Forward and Mercenary are self-healing. I mean, it's not a bad thing, to be honest. A tie for a tie, it's not bad. After doing a really good job here, but he does not have trump card to change the teleport, meaning he may have to chisel straight towards Seer just to disturb the cipher progress. But okay, that's a very nice chip. Dodges the statue of nobility but misses the statue itself, but gets chipped by the statue itself. As you can see, Seer currently rotating towards the runes up behind Backage, near Backage. As we can see, Seer doing a really good job here, and Tan and not Tan, my lord, Forward and Mercenary currently deciphering another new cipher, wanting to open it. Seer does not have speed boost though, the window speed boost, but as you can see here, will be zoned in by Afu, and Seer will be going down here. I think the cipher progress will be enough as long as Mercenary comes in for the rescue. But this will be another tie though, but we'll see how Afu thinks for now. Currently, okay, chiseling towards Tan, very nice chip. Now he needs one more chip. If he gets chipped here, it's O. It's over. Tan needs to self-heal, right? But I guess Tan does not have, like, Forward definitely doesn't have sticker. And like, Mercenary is trying to come in for the rescue. Afu probably thinking that Mercenary will not be coming in. Okay, does not seem Mercenary gonna go straight for Forward. Forward will definitely heal on time though. A cipher is on 43% right now. But let's see either bottom left of our screen. Yep, Mercenary is gonna make it for the rescue. Well played. And Tan getting up using his own self-heal. Winner needs to dodge the statues. Very nice dodge, the first one. And very nice for the second one. That's 2 dodges in a row, as Afu only has 1 statue left to use. Decides not to blink. A very nice mind game there. And for putting down the pallets once again, wants to create as much distance as possible. As Mercenary has healed here, will be now rotating towards the 80% cipher. Very well done. Okay, Tan using the last of his balls. Oh, you know what? Even if he does get chipped, it's fine. Mercenary still has his elbow pad to rescue again. Oh, that's very nice. That is very, very nice for a chip. The biggest problem, okay, will be cheering in basement, because like cheering in basement is basically asking for if a miracle can happen or not. Maybe Afu can land a double hit while falling when Merc tries to rescue, but Merc's still having an elbow pad though. This may be really hard for Afu to do. Okay then, as we can see, Merc running zoning in for the rescue. Okay, elbow pads. Oh, okay, that's first fail. Not fail, that's hit at the air. Okay, Afu coming in with a lot. Oh, hit the chair on that one. That is not good. Afu's now gonna go back up and try to land a no attack recovery hit. First hit fails. Second hit still hits the air. The third hit has, okay, barely enough as the cipher just popped. Now Afu having detention though. Ooh, very close. After having detention and blink though, will most likely blink for this, right? Okay, the pilot stun, very well done by Mercenary. But now having, okay, what are you planning to do? Can you make it? Can you get the chip? He needs to get the chip or else it'll be really bad. Are you gonna blink to create the distance, to lessen the distance? Okay, very nice chip, but Mercenary probably will not be able to reach, as we're gonna see a blink coming out. And this is a tie game, very well played by Afu. of course, we'll be now forcing the zeros. And it's a tie for our second half, of course. We'll play it to our hunter Afu and of course our survivors. Now then, let's move on to game number 2. Second game. This is game 2, first half. We're in Ever Sleeping Town right now as we have Afu as our hunter from FPX side. We'll be seeing 3 bands from Survivor, from the Hunter, and as you can see, band Mechanic and Seer. So we'll be letting out the Forward and Priestess for this map. And the Mercenary, of course, but who will the Survivors pick first though, as they're currently banning the Hunter. Banning the Hunter for Afu. We'll see how this one goes though, but it'll most likely be a Mercenary Forward Priestess comp. But as you can see, banned Sculptor, so we will probably be seeing a Pollen coming out, since this is Ever Sleeping Town after all the drifts. Ever Sleeping is actually not a bad map for Pollen though, being fair with you on that part. Just simply because of his map pressure and map control and the ability for him to be able to like rotate from one spawn point to another at an insane speed is what makes this map really useful for Pollen. Playing Pollen on this map is very effective if you're good at Pollen. Lol, looks at myself. But as we can see on Survivor side, they've picked Mercenary and Forward as expected, and Afu is currently banned Priestess, so we will not be seeing a Priestess coming out on an Ever Sleeping map, of course. I'm quite surprised. Maybe Afu's actually not gonna go the Chip Hunters, Bonbon or Sculptor, simply because he banned Seer instead of Forward. Because if you let a Forward out, it genuinely means that you're allowing them to harass you, right? So then like it's probably gonna be a Pollen Excitement coming out, or maybe a Dream Witch. But I doubt Afu is gonna come out for a Dream Witch, as we can see a Patient coming out, and a Psychologist maybe. No, Patient and Entomologist. But as we all know, Entomologist's latest nerf, well, it's not really latest nerf. Entomologist's nerf has pushed her down the meta. Even though she's still good, it really has pushed her down the meta quite a lot, thankfully, because literally playing Entomologist is just like giving a free win. But we have a Spider coming out. Afu played Spider in Chinatown, but you're gonna play him in Ever Sleeping Town as well. I mean, it's not a bad choice, simply because there's like very narrow rotation points in Ever Sleeping, meaning that Afu can easily get his treads out for the speed boost, land a successful hit, of course. But we'll see how this one goes though. It's Spider coming out from Afu again, but to be fair with you, Afu really has practiced Spider for like quite a lot, as we've seen in IVS as well. Like the Spider coming out from IVS, it's really well done from Afu's side. Maybe Spider is considered meta now, just because of all like these newest team comps, because of Psychologist and Patient's arrival. Maybe Spider is a better pick to go against them. But we will see how this one goes though, as this is our first half of game 2. For our last game, both hunters tied. So let's see how this one goes though. Is Spider a good choice? I mean, it is Spider. You never know. Maybe Spider is a good choice. But then imagine Leo coming out. That probably won't happen. And our game would start soon indeed. It'll be very interesting to see though how Afu plays in this map, in this match. As both of our instructors shake hands again, and onto the backstage we go. We're probably gonna be I'm hoping. Oh yeah, Forward takes Tie Turner, and Forward and Mercenary taking Tie Turner, and the other two are Borrow Time. Afu bring Trump Card Detention, which is not a bad idea, of course, as our map is Ever Sleeping Town again. Now then, ever sleeping tennis are map as Afu spawned at school gate. This is not a bad rotation point. As we can see, currently going towards the middle, going towards Tan and Li Bao, going towards forward, and patient already rotated towards the graveyard. Now, neither of these guys are really easy to chase until Afu has enough energy to use his spider threads. Well, okay, I cannot speak. I don't even know how this guy works. Now then, looking down on the ground to enable Hunter's instinct to close the distance as much as possible. Now they're missing the hitch on forward, but has enough to use treads to get the speed boost. We'll see how Afu does here. As forward still rotating, going towards the two. Oh, Entomologist coming for the support. That's one hit on the bees, and that's a miss hit. Now then, Afu immediately changing targets, which is not. Actually, no, immediately changing targets since he did get rid of the bees. Seeing Entomologist will most likely be chasing after her first. It's not a bad choice, but second tread. Okay, a little bit of a miscalculation there. And one again, two, trying to do some mind games here. Third one, 3, 4. And we'll be landing the hit right over there, deciding not to vault as well, which is not a bad choice. Now then, still having blink bow. Most likely we'll blink for this, right? Yep, blink down. As you can see, ciphers are, there's like 2.5 ciphers done. But that's one hit, and that's 2 hits. As Tan is here for the pressure, for the support. Okay, immediately throwing out the ball. We'll be cheering Entomologist with no signs of trash. Still though, the middle cipher cannot be decoded since Afu is disturbing this one. But blue, though, our mercenary currently opening his cipher, will now be coming in for the rescue. We'll probably wait a little bit though, as you can see Afu doing still a little bit of a mind game here. Maybe he'll be able to throw the spider threads. Oh, but already getting the hit. It came in quite early. It's not too early, but a little bit early, I guess. And Afu misses the hit here. Well, you know what? It's enough to get a hit here, to be honest, since Entomologist took 2 threads of webs already. But Tan coming in for the support though, showing a sign of threat to Afu right now. You pick up, I stun. Now a small mind game coming from both sides as Afu putting down the web, 2 webs of course, to gain the speed boost. And that's one. Okay, the mind game is still going. Let's see how this goes. Goes up, goes down. Okay, 3rd web. And a nice hit, a very nice hit. Couldn't react on time though, due to the fact that forward spider's way too fast. Lamar. But still wasting time. The other 2 are decoding while forward is still trying to harass here. Entomologist probably cannot get. Oh, okay, does not stun though. If that's stunned, it would have been okay. A very nice mind game there with the pallet. If that's stunned, it would have allowed Entomologist to successfully rotate. But that's a little miscalculation on forward's part, as we can see here. We'll most likely now be breaking down the pallet, as there is still a full cipher left to decode. Both forward and mercenary have to come in, have to self-heal. Now, as you can see, blue being mercenary going to finish that cipher currently at 94%. Now, okay, it hits the chair instead. And a very nice web shot from Afu hitting Li Bao here, trying to support this Entomologist. But the blink is already up. We'll be blinking in for this, and a very nice down. There is at least half of cipher left for Weibo's side to decode, to decipher, of course. And it is forward who's decoding right now on 2nd floor. Wow. But as we can see, Li Bao currently taking off the web as fast as possible, and Afu breaking the pallet, wanting to disturb or to camp 3 of these ciphers at once will be very immensely tasking. As you can see, Tan being upstairs right now, jumping back down. Afu decides not to chase though. This is genuinely very hard, because like if you see here, right, the 3 ciphers are very close to each other, and like whoever Afu chases, they're gonna come back up to 2nd floor to like finish that cipher and then pop for the 3-man. tie or 3-man escape. But as we can see, Tan and Blue Mercenary are further both healing right now, but our Violetta does not see. Li Bao is still trying to decode that cipher though, as Afu is putting on a lot of pressure throughout these ciphers. Okay, sees Blue and Tan decides not to chase again because he does not want Patient to come in to decipher the last cipher, which is currently at 78%. Yes, for the Mercenary already fully healed up now, then does not see Patient as Patient's trying to rotate, but probably does not meet them. This will be very interesting to see though, as Tan putting down both pallets, gonna destroy the pallet. Okay, a second pallet down. Now then the thing with this is there's someone upstairs. If there's someone upstairs, Afu will be forced to go back up, but decides not to go upstairs, sees Patient. Okay, mind game, trying to say I'm going to Patient. Okay, very nice elbow pad, but very nice pull from. Oh no! Afu did not decide to hit. Afu decided to, oh wow, to shoot the web instead. Now then, Patient still decoding the cipher. There's a lot of mind games going on here though. Patient is telling his teammates, hey, Violetta is with me, so then like the other two can go back upstairs. But now as you can see, Afu misses the spider web shot, misses the web shot. Afu will now be going back up to 2-story to camp the cipher again, as we can see here. The survivors are taking his web, that's for sure, right? The survivors are taking his web. But going back upstairs again now, seeing Tan that's upstairs, or 4 being upstairs, forced down again. My lord. They're trying to finish the cipher, but this is going to take so long, isn't it? There's a lot of mind games going on here. But you see, the good thing about second story cipher is that it's a safe place to decode a cipher, but it's also an annoying place when Hunter forces you down and you need to go back up the stairs. Because there's only one way up. There's 3 ways down, but there's only 1 way up. Right, which makes it very annoying to decode that cipher, the last cipher of course, when the Hunter is trying to camp the cipher. But as we can see here, both Patient is not, Patient is currently self-healing forward, whereas Afu is trying to get rid of all the pallets, all the survivors' resources as much as possible, just for an end game. Maybe he'll be able to get a 3-man out, maybe it'll be a tie, we never know, we will see. But then Tan's still trying to come back upstairs though. Okay, sees Li Bao, will be doing the spiderweb shot, beautiful shot though. Will now be going down. I don't think you can't chair him. Oh, no, decides to chair him instead of... Okay, quite far away from the gate as well. Decides to chair... you shouldn't really chair Patient though. I think that you can force him to use his self-heal, but as you can see, Forward is decoding the cipher right now that's upstairs, but instead taking away his web. But this Patient is first time on chair as well, so like it's fine. Okay, misses the web shot. Well, now we'll be giving the elbow pad. Yep, the elbow pad coming out. Mercenary is gonna... Okay, rescue or another web shot. Okay, another web shot. Misses the hit, but has teleport. Change from blink to teleport. Okay, decides not to go in as the cipher is currently primed. You should pop. No pop just yet. Okay, very nice miss on the web shot. Decides to break the pallet instead. They're waiting for, okay, another missed web shot, which, okay, pops the cipher. Will now be going towards Patient, who is trying to decode the main gate, but I think 4 will be going to the school gate, right? Let's see their location. Patient still standing still, trying to waste as much time as possible, but sees Forward with a little bit of ball left, pulls a little bit of a distance, but I don't think that is enough since there's no pallet here. Oh, how is that a terror shock? Oh, the web. Oh yeah, the web existed. How is that a terror shock though? Okay, now Li Bao, okay, Patient decoding the gate. Will now immediately teleport in. Okay, decides not to hit. Okay, web shots. Ah, beautiful. Wow. 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 That was one hell of a web shot. And this is for game 2, a 3-man out by Afu. Oh my lord. Three-man out by Afu. Well, very well played from the spider. Now then, let's move on to the second half. Now then, on to our second half. We have Weibo D as our hunter once again, and not Moonlit, my lord, and Ever Sleeping Town as the hunter bands Mechanic and Seer. Will we be seeing a sculptor? No, no sculptor. Most likely a bonbon will be coming out. I don't know Weibo D personally, so I don't know. Maybe bonbon or Dream Witch. This looks like a Dream Witch. No Dream Witch. Psychologist counters Dream Witch way too hard. No Dream Witch. My bad. Bonbon then. Bonbon or Polloon. I'd say D will be coming out with a Polloon. Since if you go Polloon, since if we all know, landing 2 spikes on Psychologist is a one hit down. But what is Lon doing? But yeah, as you can see, Survivor is currently being very confident. I'm quite sure, even during enjoying this hell, but a hunter bands mercenary. I genuinely don't know how they're gonna pick Postman, but I don't think Postman will be coming out. Priestess Postman. But like, if they do pick Postman, they're gonna try Cypher Rush this as much as possible. But we will see how this one goes though. Moonlit again, maybe Bonbon or Polloon. I doubt there will be a Dream Witch coming out though because of the Psychologist. Okay, Postman. And who will Iron? Oh, Patient. Oh, I mean, Patient is not. Actually, Patient is very good on this mob. Okay, Polloon coming out from D, as we can see here. Survivors changing characters in the draft, but ooh, this is very interesting to see. To be honest with you, to be fair, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I feel like chasing Psychologist first, genuinely, because she has no items to use as a Polloon, is the best way to go. But if this Polloon meets a Patient or a Forward, I don't think it's gonna work well. Maybe Postman is alright to chase, right, as Polloon. Psychologist is definitely alright to chase as well. 2 spikes and then 1 trap, and that's more than enough, honestly. But we will see. This is the second half of game 2 though. My lord, the drafting will be taking quite a long time to finish. But if we talk about the team comp here, if Psychologist is first chase and if she manages to kite at least 60 seconds, I genuinely think it's enough, since Postman can buff the deciphering speed, decoding speed. But we will see. Now then, as we can see, Forward decides to not bring Tide Turner, and Patient has Tide Turner instead. Wow, and D has Trump card Insolence. Okay. I'm very intrigued, right? I understand that if you pull a full ball and stun the hunter, you'll be able to get a no tide rescue, no problem. But like, if the hunter does not chair and decides to put down the survivor instead, you're in a huge pinch on that one. But as we can see, despawning a fake gate right now, currently going towards MK, our Psychologist. So Night is popping out. Okay, we'll be getting the first spike here. We'll be seeing Psychologist. A second spike maybe will be coming out. And oh, what? Oh. Okay. And a 30-second in-game down, 10-second Kai. Oh my lord! If you guys have noticed, it's Paloon that went down first, and then Psychologist went down after him. But we can see here forward coming in for the lawn stun. Misses the stun. No. It's a little miscalculation by the survivors, of course, but that is very crucial there. If he has gotten this done, there could be a chance for Psychologist to rebound Kai. But as we can see here, oh, misses the first spike. The second spike will be coming out, as we can see here. We'll be throwing out the trap. Okay, blinks. I don't think you need to blink here. I genuinely don't think you need to blink here though. You could have broken the pallet right on time a hitter. But forward being the main harasser here. Now remember, this potting has a phase 2. So one spike and then change to human form will be more than enough. Throws the trap but does not land the stun. To be fair, oh, the trap there is too, yeah. Oh, waits a little bit. Okay, the forward decides not to stun. But genuinely speaking, I genuinely think he didn't have to like stun. Not stun. I genuinely think that I lost my mind. That was crucial. Okay, that's a little bit. That's way too early of a rescue though. But as we can see, no, you can't. Okay, it's a double snipe. A double snap. You see, the thing with this, like, I don't think Palu needed to use the blink, because he could have broken the pallet right on time as well, and then hit the Psychologist, because there was nowhere Psychologist could have went. But I guess, you know what, it's fine. It's not that much of a disadvantage that puts Palu has placed himself in. But as you can see here, Patient and Forward will now be healing together. We'll be meeting Breaking Wheel already. Just okay. Will not decides to use the hook, but we'll be getting the spike on though, and one more snap and this Patient will be going down. The ciphers are nowhere near enough though, that's the thing. I think this will be a 4-man for Pauline. The ciphers are nowhere near enough. There's still 2 full ciphers left to do, and someone has to rescue. And it's Iron. And please remember, Iron does not have Tide, which is really bad. Okay, Postman finishing the next cipher as Iron trying to come in to rescue, but let's see how this one goes though. Okay, hits. Oh, no. Forward thought that he rescued. Forward thought that he got Patient out of the chair, but a small panic attack by Forward right over there. But Forward right now cannot rescue. As you can see, Lon trying to come in for the support, but D knows where Lon is coming from simply because Postman already popped the cipher. So it already gives an indication to Forward, to Pauline saying, hey, this is my current location. But getting the first spike, rescue, 2 spikes, a double snap again. Ouch. To be fair with you, FPX is making way too many mistakes that Pauline is capitalizing off right now. Rescue too early, fell down along with Pauline. Early game, a Psychologist, and the third one was the fail rescue. But you know what, it's fine, it is what it is, to be fair with you. Now then, as the cooldown has now currently run out, we'll be snapping down Iron, our current Forward. Sees Postman's location as he is currently decoding. Now then, changing back the wheel form, we'll be going towards Postman. This will be a 4-man for Weibo. Wow. Okay, second spike. Currently just playing around as there's still 9 seconds left, as you can see. until this Thanos snap is ready. Snaps, and now we'll be going towards Iron as he knows his location since he's just used his self-heal. But Iron, okay, tonight is popping. Iron's footprints are still has been shown though. Has the explosion, will now explode. Does not need to blink at all. Oh no, decides to blink and then Iron goes. Well played, this will be a surrender match for game 2. Wow, now then let's move on to game 3. Now then, welcome to game number 3 as we have Weibo YMM coming out in exchange, in substitute for Weibo D. As you can see, currently banning Seer and Seer Forward and Priestess. It's a 3-man ban, knowing that the survivors will be banning the Chip Hunter, Sculptor and Bonbon. Decides to get rid of Seer first, along with Forward and Priestess. Not a bad choice, but oh, wait, Dream Witch? Okay, YMM being known for his Dream Witch and Paloon decides not to ban Sculptor. Damn, this will be very interesting to see though, as we can see Survivor side currently picking Mercenary and Patient. Most likely will be coming out with a Psychologist and Postman, since those are considered meta, but maybe Entomologist as well, since Entomologist does counter Sculptor, even just that little bit. But I still genuinely believe that Postman does a better job, since his dog is like slowing Sculptor down to create the big distance so that she cannot land her Sculptors is way more than enough to kite at 60 seconds. But as you can see, YMM currently banning Mechanic as well. We won't be seeing... Oh wait, the Survivors didn't choose Mechanic. Oh, we may be seeing a Sculptor coming out then. I thought I forgot Mechanic existed. There's been way too many Mechanic bans, I forgot that they can choose Mechanic. But now the Survivors currently thinking how they will play. This will be a Psychologist Postman coming out. I'm betting on it. Or it could be a... maybe no, or it could be an Entomologist, but I doubt. Oh, Batter, yeah, Batter would count as well, but since they banned... Since they banned Dream Witch and Pauline though, I don't think Batter will be coming out, because like YMM could either pick Bonbon or... Yep, there you go. YMM could either pick Bonbon or Sculptor to counter Batter. But, poof, my lord, we will see how this one goes. Our Survivors has been choosing Postman and Psychologist. Yep, and there's our Sculptor coming out right now. It's not a bad choice, but not the best choice too, in my opinion. I think they should have changed. I genuinely think they should have probably picked Mechanic first before like choosing Patient. But Patient is still Patient is still considered meta though. Well, not meta, but like a better option, a better pick against a Sculptor. Like Sculptor's main weakness is if you can create enough distance, then yeah, there you go. She cannot land her statues, and she needs to like get close to you to land the statues. And like even with Teleport Sculptor, if you look at the team right now, teleports towards Patient, Hook away, teleports towards Psychologist. We'll have a good time 3-man hitting her. Three hit her down. As teleporting towards Postman, the dog will be biting you. Teleporting towards Mercenary, bye bye with elbow pad. So yeah, it's very hard for Sculptor to like do this, but we will see how it goes. Hunter probably have to utilize Hunter's Instinct a lot to close down the gap though. But this is Ever Sleeping Town again. I wonder how they choose the map. But yes, game will now begin as FPXCQ is our Survivors and Weibo is our Hunter for the first half. As you can see right here. Now then, they sure do take their time. Please leave. No. And now Let's see the loading screen, shall we? We have YMN bring trump card attention, patient brain tide, mercenary brain tide, and postman psychologist wish broken window. Now then. Okay, spawned at school gate again. We'll now be going towards the middle. Does not see. Oh, there goes my mouse. Okay, does not see. Okay, does the. Let me organize the dots. Breaks down the pallet, sees Iron right in front of him. Iron being mercenary right now, as we can see, going desperate fight. No, not desperate fight. Control freak. On Sculptor, this is very new to see for me. But sees MK will now be going towards him, but already the distance created by the Psychologist is more than enough for Sculptor not being able to land her statues at all. As we can see, a small mind game, but decides not to go for it. As MK is still creating that big distance, does not get a chip over there. Crunching Fist already activating, will now not be changing targets. Now they will be taking the hit and rotating towards middle again, going towards Iron Cipher. Now, the good thing about Psychologist is you can just take a count and be like, yeah, nothing happened, let's just continue kiting, shall we? Now then, taking the pallet speed boost going up to 2-story. Most likely does not have like windows just yet, but like will be vaulting down, going towards long. Our postman currently who is decoding, but as you can see, patient already finishing one cipher though. Long coming in for the support will not be rotating towards graveyard since Lon's trying to finish the cipher, and the dog coming out though. Wow, the dog coming out. Oh, gets a nice chip. Decides to not chase Psychologist anymore. Decides to chase, yeah, postman instead. We'll now be giving the free hit. Well, not free hit. We'll now be taking a hit, rotating towards middle again. To be fair with you though, even if Sculptor didn't change targets and still stayed at Psychologist, it would have been the same. Like, there's still at full health, there's nothing you can do about it. Now then, going down, now rotating back to this is not school gate. Oh, what gate is it? Is it front gate? Graveyard gate. I'm gonna call it graveyard gate. Rotating back towards graveyard gate. Now then, Lon will be failed the blink. Decides to vault over and will be taking a hit right here. I failed the blink though, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's just once you fail, like, was there a pallet there? I think that they didn't break the pallet. I'm a bit confused. Probably should have broken the pallet, but then like YM could have still like just. Oh, my parents. YM could have still just chipped him down once postman dropped the pallet. So yeah. Oh, a no damage rescue done by mercenary. But back to what I was saying, even with that failed blink, it's just, you know, a waste of the hunter's time and trying to decode as much cipher as possible. But as we can see on our left hand side of our screen, phase 2 has now been opened, but ciphers are already primed once this postman gets onto the chair. As you can see, okay, onto the chair we go. Now then, on 99%, mercenary using the elbow pad while the Sculptor was breaking the pallet. Wow. Oh, decides to pop immediately. As you can see, first chip, second chip, but currently now has no statues left. If Lon does a good job, oh my god, my parents. Okay, it's a 3-man for Survivor side, GG. I'm just... Okay, moving on to second half. Okay, moving on to second half of game 3. We have Afu, who's running banning Mechanic, and a Seer. Mechanic and Seer never existed anymore. And a forward ban. The Weibo Survivor side will be banning Sculptor and Bonbon most likely, or Sculptor and Wheel for this one, but we'll see how this one goes. Ay ay ay. Oh, bans Sculptor and Paloon. Nedan will be choosing the Survivor, will be coming in with a Mercenary and Patient or Psychologist. No, Priestess. Wow, there's so many Survivors now viable to play against like Meta Hunter as well. Oh, banning Psychologist now decides not to ban Patient. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but like we'll see how Afu plays with this. As the Survivors are currently choosing... Still thinking? Still thinking? Are you still thinking? Yep, they're taking a long time to think. Okay, taking Patience. Patience and Gamekeeper, Gravekeeper. Wow, who'll Alpha be picking down? Bonbon maybe? Bonbon? Oh, Axeboy? Axeboy against the Gamekeeper? Would that work? Okay, I don't know if this team, I don't know if this will work well though. I mean, like you do have like the souls to give you a small speed boost to catch up to the Survivors, but like Gamekeeper is not a viable chase. Mercenary is not a viable chase unless you land a Fireball. Priestess is probably viable enough, but then we will see how this one goes. We will see how Alpha plays this one though. We will see. But as we can see, second half, oof, I'm very intrigued with the Axeboy. Axeboy, yeah. Well, I mean, it's if Afu is confident enough, getting like, this is real bad though. Cause like, wait, if you see at the top side, Weibo has already won one game and drawn one game, whereas FBXCQ has tied one and lost one. If Afu doesn't get a 2-man out, this will be Weibo's victory for our second game in day 1. But we'll see though. Afu seems quite confident with the Axeboy pick. Most likely we'll be going trump card detention, but we'll see how it goes as the game will now begin. Now then. We have Weibo being Survivor and FPXCQ being our Hunter. Afu going Axeboy, and as we can see, Gravekeeper, why do I keep mixing them up? Gravekeeper going tied and Mercenary going tied, and the other two, Patient and Priestess, going break, bro. I'm gonna drink water now. Now then, Ever Sleeping Town. This is game 3, second half. Now, after spawning near Graveyard Gate, we'll now be rotating down towards Blue. Who is Blue currently? Blue being Mercenary. Okay, going towards Mercenary first. Does not see her, but sees the footprints. We'll now be utilizing the souls, trying to see if we can manage to land one. Okay, that manages to hit, but the main oh yeah, will not decide not to chase. But like the fireball being the fireball landing, which is a good thing, but like you need to ask yourself, do you want to chase a mercenary with 3 full elbow pads? Which is probably a no, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll now be rotating towards patient right now. I'm gonna see if there's anyone stuck here. But Tinnitus decides to deactivate. And the long portal already created by Priestess. Priestess will now be healing Merc. And Axwell will be forced to take care of the long portal. But now, having no one close to him, but Tinnitus still activating. As we can see, patient being on floor 2. Gonna destroy the... No, this is not destroy yet. Okay, sees Priestess. We'll now be going towards Priestess. This Afu is changing targets a lot right now. Okay, plants down the tree. Oh, tries to not force the blink. Okay, whatever. We'll be landing here right here. Afu gonna see. Okay, Priestess portal again. Decides not to go through the portal though. We'll be going up to 2nd floor. Losing. Okay, sees Priestess going up to 2nd floor, but tries to predict for the. Okay, Priestess does not jump down, but patient revealing his. Oh my lord, this is very messy. Yeah, this is very messy right now for Afu, since he's not able to chase anyone as of now, missing the fireball again. Priestess is on 2nd floor right now. Afu probably being able to hear the ciphers being decoded right now, as Afu is forced up the stairs. And Priestess, okay, was crawling, now goes back down, does not reveal footprints. Jesus Christ, this is like a hide and seek game. It's not chasing anymore, it's hide and seek. But unable to find any survivors, and tonight is not activated yet. Afu will be forced to go towards graveyard once again. As we can see, there's only like 3 ciphers left, and both of them, and all 3 of them are actually 50% done. Now then, forced to chase after patient, as Priestess has been healed. Okay, plants another tree, misses the pallet, misses the fireball, and the pallet denying the speed boost, which really hurts honestly. But okay, patient with another hook, out he goes. Oh, blink coming out, but there's a long portal. Will you be able to land the fireball here though? If you don't land the fire, he didn't land the fireball. And another hook coming up, right going upstairs. Decide to chase Priestess instead. You know what? Whoever he chases, all the ciphers are gonna be done. This is really bad for Afu. But like the misses another fireball. The Insolence detention. I don't think this will be enough. It's a very risky persona build as well. High risk, high reward. But the survivors are literally playing hide and seek right now. As we can see, Afu trying to count the last cipher. That is at 50% right now. Priestess most likely has rotated. No, has not rotated towards the last cipher. Liba will be taking a hit here. Okay, the fireball misses again. Oh, and the ciphers popped? Wait a second, there was only 1 cipher left. Oh, I thought there was 2. Whatever. Okay. Does not have blink yet though. Has to waste 60 seconds for another blink, as there's already enough survivors decoding. The exit gauge, as you can see here. Okay, there's not. Okay, gets pallet stunned. Very well done by patient. As you can see, but patient has no items left though to rotate towards the graveyard gate. We'll see how this one goes. All Afu really needs to do here is to waste enough time. But this will be a hit. Yeah, it'll be a 1-man. It'll be a 3-man out. Wow. My lord. Well played on Afu's side, honestly. But they, you know what? It's fine. They all have. Oh, are you gonna share this close to the gate? Oh no, they're taking the 3-man. They're taking the 3-man. Well played to Weibo Survivor. That was very well done. And this is the end of game 2. They won.